Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second episode of Odd Loot's Monster of the Week mini-series, The Cryptic Containment Crew. You know who we are, so we're going to jump right into it. So, our hunters have come up to the Pig Out Barbecue restaurant, which was recently broken into. And, I'm on the wrong page of my notes here. Hang on, there we go.
He coughed all over the word recently.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Do we need to move the drink at all, or are we good?
No, that's not on the. That's
Oh,
not on the
okay.
frame at
Okay.
all.
Cool.
Wow.
It's fun.
It wasn't
We are drinking a very specific soda pop.
Yeah, label away from the camera.
It's facing.
Anyway,
All right.
so George and Hubert Nuntz.
Yeah.
Jorge Manuel Villanueva Smith, also known as George, as well as Hubert Nuntz, our mundane and our flake, respectively, have joined together on a job to find the truth.
Yes.
Hubert has also hired another person as muscle, a traveling spell-slinging gunslinger named Arizona Rit for short. Rit has also recruited two other people to the investigation as well. The magically inclined chosen Dui Faux, who really just wants to run his very good beignets shop, but after receiving a horrid vision of a break-in to happen, has chosen to join the investigation. And Stanley Dickens, street name Styx, and his crew of pickpockets, who, for the promise of free bread and perhaps other pastries, has set his crew of pickpockets to watch very good beignets while he joins the investigation with the rest of the hunters.
And the promise of pulled pork.
And the promise of pulled pork. That's, yep, pretty much.
The American
Is it
dream.
still day?
Yeah, it's still day.
You just left your shop.
Yeah, he put the
You said,
sign up.
"Fuck it, there was probably a client trying to come in, and you're like, "Nah, I'm gonna close it and go."
If it's good enough, they can wait.
Yeah. They will wait. It
If it's
is
so
very,
good, they'll be there.
very good
Line out the door.
beignets.
There's no competition.
Literally.
It's true.
There is not a lot of food diversity in Cardinal, North Carolina. I'll say that.
Dude, you're that fucking business owner. He's like, I know where I stand. I'll do whatever the fuck I
So
want.
far, I've heard there's a McDonald's, a beignet shop, a barbecue place, and an Italian restaurant. That's not the worst.
Two
That's
cheeses.
two cheeses.
No. The name is
cheese.
Tucci.
Trattoria.
Tucci.
It's McDonald's.
McDonald.
We don't have the right to username.
Oh yeah, we gotta censor that.
So you guys are standing outside the Pig Out barbecue joint on this cloudy day. There is yellow caution tape around the perimeter. The door has very obviously been broken down. But within the dark of the restaurant, it's hard for you to see more details outside here. There is also a single police car with one of the dutiful members of the Cardinal force sitting in the front seat, watching a video on his phone, but still technically keeping watch. So, what do you all do?
Shame this place is closed. Really good.
I mean, the door looks pretty ajar. Wait, where's my voice? Well, I do declare.
Sticks your voice.
That I became an upstanding member of society for just a second. So I see over there the door is looking ajar. Another fine T word. What do you say we just waltz on? What was that?
I mean, you said it was ajar. I'd say it's missing, but we might as well
the
go
door's
in.
gone?
The
door has been broken down. The door is on the floor.
Just a minor what's it called? A euphemism.
You need my glasses?
An ACT word. Gee, thanks.
Oh my god.
So it's established that he took the SAT and the ACT. This guy.
We don't know his background. He had a childhood and everything.
Well, we think.
I mean, he didn't just spawn like
He
this.
lived this long. That much is clear.
He's made it this far.
I believe you
Yeah.
told. Well, this is Pablo. But
Okay. Oh, really?
Oh, really? Hi.
I was talking to Sticks.
You
5
said that
seconds
the
ago.
door's open, and I believe we ended last session. I said, well, what are we waiting for? And so, I mean, Sticks is already walking towards the door.
Yeah, cool.
Not even caring about the fact that there's a cop car over there or anything. I mean, he's...
Okay, so you're just walking right up to it.
Yeah, he lives by it. No.
Yeah, okay.
fucking-
Yeah, fuck it, I follow him. Like,
Yeah,
let's
you
go.
guys walk up to the caution tape, and just no attempt at stealth at all. And the cop watching a video just like looks up, turns off the video, kind of wobbles out of the police car, comes up and goes, "Hey, hang on, you all can't come in here. This is a crime scene. That's why we have the tape."
How far away is he?
He's walking up to you guys.
Oh, he's walking up the stairs.
Yeah.
Shoot, what's his name?
Jesus.
Uh,
That's not why I asked. How quickly can I murder this man?
Oh my God.
That's not what I'm asking.
Officer Ronalds.
Officer Ronald?
Ronalds.
Am I familiar with him?
You live in this town, so yeah, you've seen his records.
Officer.
Yeah.
Officer Ronald.
Yeah, Officer Ronalds is a portly dude, ginger hair underneath his like cop cap. He like puts his phone into like his pocket and like comes up to you all, and like just the walk from the police car to you guys already has him like kind of.
He's already out of breath.
He looks over you and goes, "Hubert, is that you?"
Officer, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Hubert. How are you doing?
Good, just working a case.
Okay, well, Hubert, I appreciate that you like to be informed in the community, and you do a great job over at the Public Records Office. But this is a crime scene. You gotta leave this to us. You're not a cop.
I can't come in?
No.
I can't wait to see where you're going. By the way, Styx is kind of like hiding behind
The tall.
Arizona's hat. Yeah, behind
The tall woman.
and kind of moving some of his matted sheets
Can't.
from his face.
Can't we just turn the other way just today?
What? Why?
What?
Let me introduce you to my good friend,
dang.
Dui.
Pang Yao, I got you. I got a gift for you. Pocket beignets.
Pocket minute? They're like donut holes, little munchkins.
Okay, we're gonna do this.
Ooh.
You're
Wow.
trying to bribe a cop. We're gonna do a manipulate someone. I need you to roll
Ooh,
plus
yes.
charm.
Okay.
What's your
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
Show him the action.
What's your
Yeah.
charm?
One.
One? Okay, so it's +1.
Okay.
Yeah, so roll
Okay.
it and then add the 1.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Yeah.
No, wait, no. 7.
7 + 1?
7 plus 1.
8.
Manipulate someone.
On a normal person. Oh. Okay.
They'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it. If you ask too much, they'll ask you for. Okay.
The vignette?
I mean, they're very good
What did he roll?
beignets.
Very good.
He rolled a
Alright.
7.
I got
Oh,
something
okay.
else for you. Second beignet.
Roll again. No, I'm kidding.
Can Arizona, like, while this is happening, like, try to like take a look to see if there's any evidence, just like right off the bat?
I'll say this. You can roll to investigate a mystery, but I'm saying that you are currently outside of like.
Oh,
crime scene.
okay, so I didn't
you
make
can
it
do
in
like
that
an investigate out here, but like the amount of information you're gonna get is limited.
Okay. Okay.
Can I use see it all fits together?
Ooh.
You can use sharp instead of charm when you want to manipulate someone.
Okay, so you are trying to manipulate the cop. I think on your like mixed success, it's like you're openly trying to bribe a cop with pastries, and the mixed success is like, well, I mean, listen, I can't let you into the crime scene. Detective Fagel will skin my ass raw if I let you guys into a crime scene again. But
Again?
yeah, but if you give me the beignets, I won't say anything about you all trying to be here, or you and your friends.
Yeah.
What's your how are you rolling into this?
So I was gonna tell. So basically, officer, how are you liking your position right now? Would you like to further your career? You let us go in there. We do the hard work. Whatever we find, you can claim it was your finding.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, that's
Roll,
hefty.
what's it? It's not charm with
No.
you. It's
See if it all fits. So instead of charm, which is -1, I get to use sharp, which is +2.
nice.
Now with the power of heart, we are fighting a monster. No, I'm just kidding.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. He looks at you and
By the way, the way he looks at me, like, you think I would try to be charming? No. Fucking Dorito does this all over my shirt. Hair's all crazy. Like, one eye's going cricket.
You filming this whole thing?
Yeah, he's filming up.
Yeah.
So he looks like he's making a deal with a maniac.
Oh my god.
I'm like this, like,
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Whatever advantage we had is just.
it's just like I'm not.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we had
Peaches,
any.
do a
Yeah.
close up.
We are a motley crew.
Yeah.
he looks. I think you've also like you've had history of like helping the police
Yeah.
in this town every now and then, just
When
like connect
it
some dots.
wasn't needed.
Yeah, exactly. I think he looks and he goes, okay. I can let you in, and if you give me the beignets, I can let you in. But I can't let all 5 of you in. Okay, that's just too much. All right.
I'm contractually hired to record things. For
Really?
Evidence.
I'm not even here, and actually, if you want concrete evidence, like he's promising to give you to further your career, it's better to have it on video.
That makes sense. Fine, you can come in too, but no one else. Okay, not you and your friend here. Like, he turns away back to you guys.
Like, he's a PA. He could stand out here.
Okay, I don't know what that means. All right, come on in. He lifts the costume table. He's like, but don't touch anything, okay? God forbid anything gets touched.
As we go in, I kind of like I look at sticks and clam. I'm like could go around the back.
I was gonna say. I was like,
Yeah, I was probably gonna go around
like,
with my twisted eye. Like,
the lazy eye.
Sticks is like, well, I'll be a salty dog.
His eyes go into.
And there's subtitles. And then, I got your tip for good buddy. I headed around the back now. God.
we can speak crazy.
Oh my god.
Crazy eyes. But I don't know how we see each other.
Like I'm looking at you like
It's Morse code.
It's
with
more
the
good
eyes.
of the eyes.
Cool. So,
He's like, yeah, sure, fine. You can do that.
Officer Ronalds brings Hubert, George, and Dew through the front, through some beignets as he does. And you two just kind of go around the back while he's
All
distracted.
right. Don't want to cause no trouble. We're just gonna.
So
Take some
you
space.
Fully take her hat off and go. Just like go around.
Yeah. Just like,
Take it with me.
okay.
So you 3 are in the front of the restaurant, and you 2 are kind of coming in through the back, like checking the dumpster. And are you coming in, like checking in the kitchen? Or?
I'm assuming, based on our crazy eye conversation, that y'all are gonna open the back door.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go around towards where the back door is, and yes, we'll
where
look
the,
around
where the dumpsters would be.
where the dumpster
Yeah,
would
yeah.
be, which is basically where I was headed anyway.
Yeah.
But we're gonna hang out.
He
around.
was making us stop there
I
anyway.
was already. It's worked out for me just fine.
Cool. So you guys come in, and it is immediately apparent that not only has the front door been like broken down, like on the floor, like cracked, but you also see that there are like tables on their side. You see that there are shattered chairs. And you even see that there's like cracks along the floor as well. There's just been like a few things here. Like this was not a like break in, clean, take the cash out of the
Like,
register
whole place
job.
was
Yeah, it's like there is like broken furniture here.
Mhm.
So we sort of have 2 separate squads here doing the investigating. Who wants to lead the investigation here? Keep in mind that 3 of you are under the eye of Officer Ronalds.
I guess I'll lead the first group. I'll lead us. So we go on in. I'm like, quite a piece of work done here. What do you know about this, officer?
Well, last night, someone broke in.
Sounds like Donnie.
Yeah. You sound familiar, I gotta admit. I feel like I've known you somewhere.
Well, you do know me. We live in the same town.
That's what it is.
You know, he sounds very similar
Jesus
to that
Christ.
award-winning podcast that could be found on YouTube.
Yes.
A man can only have so many voices. Normally, they just have the one.
Okay, did you describe the room to them? What they
Yes.
see? Okay.
Yes, I described the room.
Oh, okay. Well,
So as we're looking at it, I'm just kind of like, anything important taken other than money?
He looks around and goes, I mean, well, we still don't know where the owners are.
What?
Yeah, Jack and Betty Boggs. We don't know where they are. They're gone.
For how long?
Since last night.
this happened.
So it hasn't been 48 hours. I'm sorry, Kevin. I gotta break out of character. What qualified this guy to be a cop?
Where are you getting 48 hours from? He said last night someone broke in.
This just happened last night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, what isn't like you have to be 40 hours before you declare someone missing?
He just said we still don't know where they are.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
got it,
He didn't say they're missing.
Okay.
No, we haven't officially declared them missing, but they're not answering their phones.
Interesting. Were they here?
I mean, they were open last night. I was here for that.
What'd you see?
Ribs, beans.
Anything out of the ordinary?
Well, they had coleslaw. That's a new thing they added to the
You want
menu.
the good work, officer. Aren't you?
In the meantime, what are you guys thinking in his head? I don't know if this is relevant to the recording.
just keep back and edit it later.
No, and Jorge once again, because he's never been in this, he raises his hand like a kid at a school, and he's like, officer.
Yeah?
What time does this place naturally close? You might be able to kind of close the window between the attack and maybe when they possibly left.
He looks toward like the sign where it's like posted hours on the door.
Slowly goes with his.
Closes at 9 p.m. Opens at 9 a.m.
Okay, so it's a 12-hour window. And did you find any bodies or blood? I mean, I watch a lot of NCIS or NZIS.
Well, I haven't found anything, but I've mostly been staying in the car keeping watch. I'm not supposed to let people into the crime scene. Oh, dang it, I did again. Eat some beignets.
And so, in that moment, well, since he's leading the investigation,
Yeah.
is he only allowed to do the rolling for investigation, or can we also?
I'll say this, because of the way the engine works, you'll each of you could, but when you fail a roll, that opens you up to danger. So all of you could do an investigate a mystery, but that just creates more possibilities for
Can I use
danger
to
being
connect
opened
the
up.
dots? I still got two more.
You can do that.
All right. So what I want to ask is, well, do I? Because the question is asking like, oh, sorry, let me get a little closer here. Yeah. So basically, what I want to know is, because one of the questions is, what does the monster want from this person? Do I even know if it's a monster at this point, or am I just assuming it is?
You're just kind of assuming.
Okay. So what I would like to know is, what does the monster want from this person? Or in this case, I guess not person, but the joint.
Yeah, that is a good question. Like, does that rule only state to just a person, or is it an environment that they could also be attached to?
I'll just answer that question.
Okay.
Because you're the kind of person you are. You're already going into this
Yeah.
thinking like this is weird.
I already knew this was.
He's already pointing out the yard.
You're looking around, and the entire place isn't destroyed. There's still some tables that are like functioning still. Like there's still like some things in this place that are are intact. That's the word I was looking for. So this wasn't a like destroy the entire place job. And from what Officer Ronalds was saying, as well as just like a quick look, the money's still in the register. So like what was the question specifically?
What does the monster want from this person?
Well, the people that own this place are gone, and this place is now closed. So it seems like either they wanted the people or they wanted this place out of business. Or both.
And then I guess for the last one, how does this mystery connect to the bigger picture?
This isn't the
Just
first.
give us the answer, Kevin. I feel like that's all it's
I know. As I get close, give me the
No,
answer.
that's his character playbook.
No,
It's
I
like
know,
he's the guy that
that's
finds
fine. It's
answers.
funny that this is a
Let me
character.
see what's behind the laptop.
Skip cutscene. Skip
Yeah,
cutscene.
let's go. Get me to the boss.
You reach bots.
Speed running.
Yeah, we're speed running.
This was not the first restaurant that has been broken into in Cardinal.
And I have a fucking realization. This isn't the first restaurant.
Well, I mean, that makes sense that you would be like, that's why you think this is
Yeah.
not an ordinary break-in, because there's a pattern
Mhm.
that
It's
you've
like,
already
no, so
been on.
like I have that realization. I'm
Yeah.
like, wait a minute. And I'm like looking through my little notebook of just like other things I've been reading. It's like, look. Other business camera here. Yeah. What?
It changes between
It's
every
in
shot.
Every shot. it's
I
a
gave you a camcorder. You have a fucking bullet. Gotta wind it up. 10 minutes is all I have.
Oh my god.
Jack Black's King Kong.
I know.
Oh, this that cinematic masterpiece.
I'm not. That's just the kind of camera
Do
they
we have
use.
security footage? Can we check it?
So,
Ah.
Yeah, he's in the room too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm waiting for my.
You don't have
Oh,
to.
no,
You
yeah.
can jump in whenever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god, you jump
Yeah.
in whenever.
but yeah, no. Savory Sam's, damn good tacos, which, you know, for a bit you were just like, oh, dude, can I do very good beignets when there's already damn good tacos here? But, yeah. And then they immediately went out of business. So you're like, oh, hey, cool. But yeah,
Right.
like Savory Sam's, damn good tacos, and now Pig Out. Like, restaurants are being broken into in Cardinal and the surrounding area. And you might be the first one to actually like put together this connection.
Look, all these other restaurants that he just said.
God?
God gave me the answer. Thank you, Lord.
So you are wanting to like look into like, is there like security cameras in here and all that? Yeah, let's investigate a mystery. Can you roll plus sharp for me?
Okay, let's see.
Oh.
6 plus 3.
That's
So you got
9.
8.
No.
You got 8.
It's 8.
Oh, you have a -1 sharp?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Oh.
Okay, cool. So you can ask one question. So you can ask any question you want, and I'll give you a vague answer, or you can ask one of these specific questions under investigate a mystery. If you can pass the reference sheet.
It's any of these questions you can ask. We can ask one of those.
Okay. What is me? What happened?
For the viewers, his options are: what happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What
Guess I'll
can
go, what happened here?
You don't get to know.
If you want to
You can
know
look it up
more,
your goddamn self.
if you want to know more, play Monster of the Week.
There you go.
Yeah, play your fucking game yourself. Fuck it, run leave. No.
Okay, so
you
dude,
go ahead.
What happened here? I just
what
wanna see
happened
the-
here?
That's what I want to fucking ask.
You head over while Officer Ronalds is talking with Hubert. He's a very distracted man.
He
You
just
had,
goes to the cameras.
yeah, no, you head to the back, open up the door. You two easily come in, and then you head over to a back office to where the cameras are. And as you like pull up the camera footage, first thing you notice, cameras are not working. Like you take a peek out into the restaurant, the cameras are destroyed. You have to rewind the footage, and you see like you get to a point where it's like they're like the like actual footage, and you see Jack Boggs and Betty Boggs closing up. They've sent their waitstaff home. They're pretty much just like tallying up like the register and like putting chairs on top of tables and stuff like that, just closing up for the night. And then you see the exterior cam, a hairy hand suddenly reach up and static. And then you see another exterior cam, a hairy hand, static. Kitchen cam, static. The last piece of footage you see is Jack and Betty Boggs in the greater dining area turn and look at something directly underneath the last intact camera, and they scream and they run in a hand grasps the camera. Nothing but static. The creature, or at least whatever the hand that you saw in your vision, broke into this place.
La mano peluda.
Oh, what the deal? Need to go back to France.
Did we see that too, or is that
Yeah,
just
So
him?
we're
Oh,
outside.
Yeah.
Oh, he.
No,
I thought he brought us in.
He said he opened the door to let you guys
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
man, I'm missing shit.
pay attention, man. I mean,
I
you're
can't.
reading the rules out loud. I know you're busy.
I've been thinking about beignets since we started this shit.
How to pronounce it?
Get your mind out of beignets.
Beignets,
Anyway,
beignets.
so do grab you guys from the back and
Okay.
brought
Okay,
you
great.
like,
So we
no
all saw
problems.
this.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay. So Rit was just like checking the revolvers, making sure they're good and loaded, and then seeing the hands. And after that last one with the screams,
Oh wait, we already saw the screen all together, right?
Yeah.
You three saw the security
So when you
footage.
said, "Oh, what the dude," I heard that.
Yeah. Okay. Did your vision look like that, or?
Exactly like that. Ugly arms.
Oh, that is horrifying. Okay. Spins it, locks back in. Well, I think we just ended up on something quite interesting.
You can say that again. And I have a bucket of pulled pork that I found in the walk-in. And I'm just
Raw pulled pork.
yeah. What about it?
Well, hey, it may not be raw pulled pork.
It's not
but
raw.
It has to be cooked.
It's been marinating.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
marinating.
It's
just
inside.
cold. That's
It's
all.
just cold. Yeah.
Just
It's cooked cold pulled pork.
Okay.
Now, Kevin, can I activate my trap card? We're gonna have to keep doing
Trap
it.
card.
Oops.
Oh,
If you want to stumble across something important, tell the keeper.
okay.
You'll find something for the audience out there. You'll find something important and useful, although not necessarily related to your immediate problems.
Man, such a weird ability.
Oops.
Let's move
You
this
just
story
get
along.
I'd like to activate plot.
I activate boss. We're all characters that just skip the cutscenes.
Yeah.
Fuck your story. Let's get into the action.
It's big, it's ugly, but I'm sure it can be shot.
Yeah.
I have to describe what I'm doing, just
Mhm.
to kind of ease it in. After I see you doing that, and like the camera points over to Dui going into the background, and I hear like the camera picks up the door opening and these two coming in, I start kind of walking around the crime scene, you know, just like capturing everything and be like, oh my god, why is it so clean? Wow, what are they using? Start actually like admiring this, and I'm just kind of walking around the entire area, kind of avoiding like the obvious crime scene things out of place,
Mhm,
but like, I'm
mhm.
sticking to the areas that are like undisturbed to like not mess up anything.
Mm-hmm. I think while you're filming and you're looking around, you're not seeing any blood. You're seeing like the broken furniture. You're seeing the broken security cameras. It's like you're getting this scene, but it's hard for you to get clues. And then there's something weird you notice. In Cardinal, North Carolina, there's a main road that goes through here, so there's occasionally traffic. But something you notice is that across the road, there is another car, a fancy car, like a nice, like flat top, slick black color, like vintage kind of car. And as you zoom in, you see sitting in that car, two figures wearing pinstripe suits and nice fedora hats, looking directly at you. And in the back, tinted windows, and you see only a silhouette of a person. And the only other detail you get from them is that their tinted windows are pulled down just enough for cigar smoke to waft out into the air. Someone's watching you.
And a cold revolver slowly coming out. And like, oh, that don't look too good. And as I slowly once again zoom in, but since the shitty camera you gave me, I have to walk closer to the window, so it's very obvious to me. I'm looking at him, and then I'm like, oh, I think this is pretty obvious that I'm doing this. And I kind of slowly, without taking my eyes off them, just like, oh, whatever. Do we know who those people are? Those very, very out of place, slick back looking car. Are they locals?
Do I see him?
Yeah, you see it.
Once again, it's very obvious that I'm like,
Those ones.
They are in the front. We're in the back still.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
so I look. So like, I look at it. Like, and give me a second. And go out to the front.
Oh no.
Hey!
Oh my god.
Are you spying on us?
Is Officer
cop is-
Ronald still there?
Yeah.
Officer Ronald's immediately go like
Officer, come here.
What are you doing?
See those guys?
The car across the street starts and then drives off.
Why are you running?
What are you doing?
I'm going after.
Your fat ass.
You're running, fist in the air, yelling at them as the slick car drives off.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm actually slightly more in shape than you. Just like.
So real quick, you rush out. Officer Reynolds rushes out after you. He is also out of breath as he's chasing after you. So real quick, the four of you have a moment inside the restaurant without Officer
No, he
Reynolds.
came with me.
Oh, sorry. You.
Yeah.
Okay. So
The
the
three
three of
of
you
us.
have a moment inside the restaurant without Officer Reynolds. If there's anything else you want to do.
All part of the plan.
Well, it's very strange that we didn't obviously.
Did you not hear me scream?
Yeah, you guys heard them scream and like rush out the front.
Yeah. So we would have heard
We
that.
would have come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, brother Cheeto and brother Peaches run outside.
I'd like to investigate just with my pot of pulled pork and just kind of like see. I feel like thus far.
All you're investigating. What's their secrecies?
Secrets of the sauce. That's what you're
Six has,
investigating.
like the least invested in, like least investment. So I feel like he might just
just the ingredients of
have a different
recipes.
perspective. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. Go for it.
I just kind of want to see what he sees and like doesn't.
Can he see? His eyes are all crooked like mine when we were.
He sees
Yes,
in
he
two
can
separate
see.
directions.
He's a chameleon.
So is this investigate a mystery?
Investigate mystery. Yes.
Okay, so I haven't been texting this whole time. I'm looking at my character sheets on my
Oh.
phone. What is that? So that's a sharp, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a +1 to sharp.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Oh fuck. Well, that's not good. Thank God I'm just looking around. It's a 5 total. So that's pretty accurate.
Just a cursory
What do I
look.
see while looking at like around?
You just see like
in
wow.
the main room of the fucking restaurant.
Oh my gosh.
Foley artist to just put that.
Yeah.
I'll dump it in.
Here's what happens. You walk out, you see them run out, and now you're in like the main room eating chicken. You're like looking out, it's like, oh, what did they see? And your blood runs cold. Because you see what car Hubert is running after.
Oh.
And you know now why that car is out there. Or at least you have a sneaking suspicion. Because the owner of that car is someone you stole from. And now they know, or at least now
That slow
they've
motion
seen
fall
you.
of the
Yeah.
bucket.
Ew.
Yeah.
Drop the bucket.
crazy
Yeah,
ass
so I go
phone.
white, seeing the card, run away. Got it.
Outside.
At that point, continuing on with that failure, officer, you hear Officer Ronalds go, okay, all right, that's it. You and hey, he looks back at the restaurant. It's like, I'm gonna go get your friend, and then you guys need to get going. Okay, that's you guys have walked around the crime scene enough. All right. You hear that Officer Ronalds is coming back to kick Dui out of the restaurant. You need to go.
Oh.
I scram out the back.
On the way up, can I just do like a really quick check just to see? Because I'm like, why is there no blood? Why is there no like monster tracks? Or
I'll
can I
say
try to
this,
like?
if you give me an act under pressure, if you roll plus cool to
Okay.
like hide from Officer Ronalds while he's kicking Dui out,
Okay.
then you can do an investigate.
Okay.
So roll plus cool real quick.
Oh my gosh, it's a -1. Oh, okay, so it's a 7.
7?
Yeah.
Right on the edge.
Okay. I'll say this. You can do you like duck behind like a counter while Officer Ronalds is kicking Dui out. You can look around while you're sneaking out. But you're gonna take -1 to this investigate roll.
Okay.
Since you're doing it like while rushing. So
Gotcha.
Give me plus sharp.
Okay, plus sharp. Okay. Okay, so that would have been 9, but now it's down to 8.
Okay. So, ask a question.
Okay, so out of what happened here, what sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? What is being concealed here? Ooh. What is being concealed here?
You're down on the ground. You're sneaking out. You are like just stepping over broken wood and furniture in order to sneak out of here before the cop sees you. You see something else on the ground. A bit of fur stuck in like a piece of wood, as if it was like stabbed against something or scraped against it. Brown fur, similar to this thing you've seen in the security cam. And connected to the fur is a patch of flesh. Skin with the fur had been cut off. And as you just sort of like step over it, you catch a whiff of rotting meat.
Ooh.
This is not fresh skin.
Okay. It's like a zombie werewolf or something. I don't know.
It's an undead.
That's what your mind
Okay.
immediately goes to,
Yeah.
given your history.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right, so we're outside then.
Yep.
Okay. You and me are out.
Yeah, they go out the back, you get kicked out by Officer Rollins. Eventually everyone as Officer Rollins goes back to his car, everyone kind of like reconvenes in the gravel parking lot next to Pig Out.
All right, give me 1 second, guys.
Why are you guys breathing so hard?
Oh, I just ran. From here to there.
And the camera just follows a quick, like, just.
4 feet.
And I go to the officer. I was like, all right, promise is a promise. Here's what I found out. Other restaurants have been hit. Similar to this. Sorry. Other restaurants have been hit. Similar to this.
What?
Yeah. Damn Good Tacos was one of them.
Oh, I like them.
So do I.
Manly bonding.
Fucking cop. But they were broken in a while ago, and wait, you think they're connected?
Think so. Let me ask you this.
You think Styx did it?
No.
Oh,
No.
because Detective Fagel keeps going on about how Styx is the most likely culprit behind all these break-ins.
I can see that, but it's not him.
Well, it doesn't seem like his MO, really, but I wouldn't say that in front of Detective Fagel, because
I would imagine he'd break in and steal the food, but none of the food is stolen.
I'm so sorry for post.
You're good here.
I was just trying to. Her head just
Oh yeah.
Does he look over at this figure over at any point?
Officer Ronalds has checked out at this point. He is back in his driver's seat looking at a video on his phone.
Who are we talking to this whole time?
You guys are talking to them. You guys are talking to each other.
Oh, I thought he was talking to you.
He was
I'm talking to you.
to the
Oh.
cop.
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, you've been Officer Ronald this whole time.
You're right.
Listen, we're talking to Kevin. Like, hey,
I-
you and
Yeah, I thought
Kevin
Kevin just jumped in the game.
I had a brain fart there. I apologize.
That's okay.
You just had this conversation.
It was as soon as you hit the
Yeah,
mic,
cool.
you turned
So
him
anyway.
off.
Yeah.
That was a complete reset.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's amazing.
So hang on, quiet, so I can cut. So
How you
yeah,
doing? Welcome back to the conversation.
Officer Ronalds looks at you and goes, "Yeah, well, okay. So the taco place got broken into, but so you think it might be connected to this?
Most likely.
Why?
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 No idea why yet.
Oh,
But I have an idea though where he might hit next.
oh."
Let me ask you this. Any other restaurants that haven't been hit?
Well, there's Carolina Craven, the diner. There's the McDonald's. Is that the name? Fuck, McDonald's.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Yeah, there's that place.
We know what that really is.
Oh, and there's Two Cheese Trattoria.
They give you 2 cheeses. Did you know that?
They got more than 2 cheeses.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. I was surprised too.
We're 2 fat fucks.
Oh, no way.
Hold on, we're having a moment here. You fuck off.
You'll get your turn.
You had Otis. This is my Otis.
Oh my
Well, okay. So where do you think is going to be hit next?
Let me ask you this: those other two, other than McDonald's, which no one cares about, how close are they to here?
Huh?
How close are they? Are they out of town?
A few miles. They're in town.
So the only other place close by is the beignet spot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Tucci's Trattoria could also be close by, depending on, your definition of close by. Like, everything's a few miles away from each other here in Cardinal.
With all that being said, is there like a map of something I can go get to see, see if it's in a
I feel
circle?
like you would have.
I feel like you have a map of the town in your back seat.
Public records office, you have a map
All right,
of the
so
town.
I pull out a map.
Yeah, so Cardinal is...
If we had to is it like in a circle or is it like following a trail almost?
Or are you like...
Yeah, like I'm like trying to connect, like literally I'm connecting the dots.
Interesting. Okay, I don't even think that would be a move. I think that's just like you looking at a map.
I was like, can I use your car real quick? I just put the map laid out and I get like a pencil and just drawing it out.
You're drawing it out, and it is indeed all of these places are in Cardinal. It looks like there's been like some space between the break-ins.
But is it like a path that it's taking?
Well, you have like 3 data points, so you have like a triangle, but it's pretty much just like around Cardinal. This was like the place that was closest to town center that was broken into.
Right.
Looks like like Damn Good Tacos and what was the other place? Savory Sam's were more on the outskirts of town.
Wait a minute. I got an idea. Give this information to the detective and tell him you found this. This is all yours.
Oh yeah, that's a given. That was the deal.
Good. You want more information? You want to look really good?
Do I get more beignets with the information?
Goddamn right you do.
And I'm like,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I do.
All right.
I don't know about that.
Shut your mouth.
I lose 49 cents. That's a lot of money after a while.
Here's my number.
Adds up.
Okay.
Can I have your number too?
Yeah, sure.
Anything I find, I'll give you a call.
Can I borrow your pen?
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you. He just writes.
I'll see you back in 2 cheeses.
I think he just tears off like a piece of the map and writes his number and gives it to you.
Know this. I'm going to set up a plan. A trap. Anything happens, I'm going to call you instantly. You come down and help us. You got that?
All right.
Good.
Cool.
Take care.
And I'm the one that came up with this plan.
Yes, whatever.
All right.
Good.
Cool.
All right. Later.
Okay. Bye.
I go back to the group.
And then
You got all that, right?
And I'm like, did you just rip out my map?
I thought this was mine.
No, that's the map that was in my car.
You're right. My map's at the You can have my map.
One of the people
Is Roberts out of earshot at this point?
Now Officer Ronalds is
Oh, Ronald's. Okay. Pages. I've got something I need to tell you.
Let's go. Peter.
Just rushing over.
Let's go. Come on.
And I'm like, hey, you see the camera going, I told you to stop calling me Peaches.
Oh, right. I'm so sorry. George. Okay.
No. Peaches is fine. I'm paying you.
The camera looks at him.
I'm paying you.
And I zoom in.
You don't have to be upset. It's fine. Anyway, so we were looking at some footage at the back of the store, and we saw something real scary like, and I also saw some like, I don't know how best to describe it except for maybe a rotted skin with fur attached to it.
Do you have it?
I couldn't grab it on my way out. He was checking out the store.
And you just hear that. Oh wow, wait, so it's a piece of flesh with fur and it smells rotten? I mean, that could just be decomposed. Like maybe this thing got its thing ripped off.
Not like this, but also Mr. Foxy over here had something that he
The camera zooms in.
Hello, Brother Peaches.
What'd you find?
So we saw on the footage, there was these, all the cameras were getting hit up by this big hand.
How big?
Really big.
Bigger than my hand?
Yes, like 5 times. Much more hairier.
Was it like? Was it what kind of hand was it? Like, did it have like a color?
It had 5 fingers.
And like the camera just okay, most human hands do. Anything else that was descriptive about this hand? Like, can you see did it look like my skin color? Did it look like his? Was there anything distinctive? Was it black and white footage?
Are we being racial here? What are we talking about?
I just want to. the camera's like, what the fuck?
Point is, he sees a hand.
Okay, what kind of hand?
It was a Sasquatch. This whole time, Styx has been standing in the middle of everyone, kind of like spacing out, looking over.
I look at real close. Where'd you get the pulled pork?
And while he's still spacing out, he reaches into a pocket of his overcoat and hands you like a fistful of pulled pork.
The contract is sealed.
Just cold, moist.
Well, it's a little warm now.
Oh, it's a little warm.
Why? It's been in my pocket.
It's eating it out of a bucket.
Oh
It's
my.
the summer, I'm assuming. Anyway, I'm looking out into the forest and I'm listening to everybody. I'm like, you see a lot of things over in my neck of the woods. And by that, I do mean the woods.
I'm very familiar with the woods.
I'm sorry, quick question. Mr. Sticks,
Yes.
was it?
Yes, George Peaches, how can I help you out?
Don't call me that.
Sorry.
The officers said that it wasn't your typical MO when he brought up that it might have been Sticks. Are you a criminal? And then the camera.
How? When you say zzz, is it just in the camera?
Yeah,
that zzz? It's not coming out at me.
But you can see the aperture just like.
The aperture you
But
can see.
I kind of peek in there. I'm paying you to film me.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a 2-shot.
That's a 2-shot. I'm a survivor. The brothers in blue don't quite care for us brothers in patches and dirt. Like a big cloud of dust comes out from me. We've had our differences. Officer Ronald, Detective Fagel, all the sorts of brothers in blue in this fine CPD force. But I am a simple survivor of my own means. Y'all must believe me now. I'm here to help. I've been fed. Y'all seem like amenable, nice, and friendly folk. And I'm here to tell you that I don't want anything bad to happen to my neighbors. Remember we had that discourse earlier, Mr. Dui Faux, about neighborly associations. Well, now I'm telling you.
And I spent time with him in the forest with his buddies. They seem like good people.
Yeah, he's seen us.
He just wants food.
I just want food. And I also want everybody in my neighborhood to be safe. Anything happens to these fine folks of all these restaurants, how am I supposed to get any of my leftovers? Me and my peoples are trying to survive.
Which leads me to my plan.
About the Sasquatch.
Exactly.
All right, you take
I don't think this is just a normal break-in. And I don't think that dead skin, hairy thing you found and them hairy arms is just some random dude running in, hitting up places. I think we're dealing with something cryptid.
Cryptid.
I'm sorry, sir. Can I get that again?
Cryptid.
And I have a feeling he's going to hit one of the places again. This isn't the first one.
Well, do you have an idea where he might hit? I mean,
No, but
Oh.
I have an idea of how I can get him to hit a certain place. A certain new place with really good beignets. You're not going to like this.
Slowly.
But I need you to make a lot of beignets to leave outside. I know it's a new establishment and I'm sorry, but we need to capture this Bigfoot. Sasquatch. Yeah.
Like how many beignets?
How many you got?
What's the plan here?
Leave it out. Draw it in.
We should probably
Something
post a
like-
watch.
Was it?
Post a watch inside the store so when there is a break in.
Yes.
Well, I already got my crew watching the stall right now. I suppose we can go back and see if they've noticed anything.
It's gotta. I feel like this thing's hitting at night, so it's gotta be at night.
Well, how many restaurants in this fine, humble town of ours are there left unyet marked by this creature?
So far, 3.
Well, I counted at least
What are the other restaurants? What are the ones that are still alive?
The Carolina Craven Diner,
The
Very Good
McDonald's.
Beignets, and Tucci's Trattoria.
But we leave food out. We can tempt it to come here. It's still an animal, I feel.
I'm pretty sure they're not gonna hit the beignets. It's just a simple beignet. Maybe it'll hit the two cheese.
It's very good beignets. It says it in the title.
Oh, and also McDonald's.
No one cares about
McDonald's.
McDonald's. No one cares about
McDonald's.
You go there because every other place is closed.
Well, I count at least 5 of us, gentlewomen and gentlemen, and I've got 4 gentlewomen and gentlemen back at the Very Good Beignets. I suppose we could mix and match our numbers and sort of watch all of them throughout the course of the night.
I'll pay for the beignets.
Okay.
All right. So
before I leave it, so about that payment for you, I'm gonna have to give you half first and half later. But I will give it to you. I gotta pay for the beignets.
And like
The camera's shaking.
Like you said, it was like, so you're telling me that you're gonna give me the half of the money now, and then half later, correct?
Yes.
You got yourself a deal.
Got it. And to make it up for you, you have a place to stay.
And I look over to my car. Still the camera's going.
Oh.
Yeah.
You stay at my place.
Are you sure your mom's gonna let me in and like let me stay?
Ash, just make her coffee in the morning. She'll be fine.
How does she take
I don't know. Just make it.
it? Okay. Thank you,
No
sir.
problem. You can take the couch.
Oh, okay.
Just 5 p.m. Judge Rudy, gotta move.
Oh.
I would like to pose a question. I may also need a place to stay.
You got it. Your room got taken up. You have to sleep on the floor.
You see the camera just go. Oh, okay.
is the microphone okay like that, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
far from Bravo.
I know, so far from Bravo.
Don't worry, man. I'm the camera. I'm not. Don't worry.
I mean, you're the audio guy. If you're coming in
Oh,
clear,
no,
you're
no,
coming
no,
in
no,
clear.
it's there. Now we can talk in there together.
Just know since this gravitational pull toward Jason and the microphone.
It's fine.
So is the plan? Are we gonna like split up and mainly watch? We're not all gonna be at his place, are we?
Well, that's exactly the plan. We're all gonna be there waiting for that big thing to come in.
But if they're, this is Pablo. I'm just gonna do it in my voice.
Okay.
If they're, I'm assuming we had this because we are having this
Howard
conversation.
doing the
Ah, it's just he's not that okay.
Yeah, would
I
he-
did. I tried to explain it, but I think at this point everyone's like, he's just talking. So we're gonna wait for him to stop talking. But what he was saying is, in his own sticky way, was I've got 4 guys in my crew, and there's five of us, and there's 3 places that haven't been hit, including his.
like maybe we should split.
I feel like there's no way of knowing that his is gonna be the next place, whereas we
Gays
can.
are gonna be attracted.
Right, but there's also how many other places?
But also the
What-
food-
There's Carolina Craven Diner and Tucci's Trattoria.
All right.
So there's 2 other
Wait,
restaurants.
McDonald's, right?
And
McDonald's, yeah.
But it's open 24/7.
I happen to have on good authority that my good man Cheddar spends most of his time behind 2 cheese trattoria for the cheeses.
So what do you think? You send your boys out there?
Well, he's already going to be over there, and I'm sure we can be an informant for us. But if everyone wants to sort of couple up with each of my crew members as a backup at each one of these establishments, there's no way we can miss. All 5 of us. Yeah.
Let me just ask you this, Sticks.
That is
On a
great.
scale of 1 to 10, how are you in combat?
Oh, you're talking to Sticky?
Yeah.
You're talking to... He wants to know how I am in combat. He whips out his fucking tweed jacket. And he, like, attaches the barrel onto his rifle, on his hunting rifle. Swings it around him. Flips. And as soon as he flips it around, he swings around a big knife, catches it, holsters it right here, pulls out from right here. Another, what was the other? Oh, a baseball bat. And puts it right here. You don't gotta worry about old Sticky.
During all of these weapon tricks, Officer Ronalds is just looking at the video in his car, just like in the rear view. It's just you twirling all these dangerous weapons.
But it's really cool.
Yeah.
He attaches it, slings it over a strap, right hunting rifle,
I was like,
big knife, baseball bat.
Where'd you get that baseball bat from?
Don't you mind?
Where did it even come from? Where were you hiding this whole time?
Wouldn't you like to know, Dui Faux boy?
Nah, all I got's a shotgun.
I'll be honest, I had no idea that was coming. That was
Alright,
pretty
well.
good. That was pretty
You guys
good.
want to do it 6 cents?
I still have your hat.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
What do you think?
It's got stick.
Thank you kindly.
Well, I think the idea of to be honest, sir, we don't even know what we're trying to catch. that little fur and rotten flesh could be something big. Like you said, it had a big hand, right? That it crushed the.
Yes.
So it's something that's able to reach and like he looks up to. I'm guessing the crushed.
Oh yeah.
Outside cameras.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty tall, and you're telling me that. And I looked over at the beaten door. I'm like, it may have a lot of force. So I don't think just. No offense, Mr. Stick. A rifle, a bat, and a knife or anything that we may have might be something useful. I mean, may have to split up and just look at it first. And I look over to our fellow Frenchman.
Dui Faux.
I wouldn't feel comfortable putting someone else's restaurant at risk, but we do have to lure it out. So
How good's your insurance?
What's insurance?
See, I don't think that's a good idea, but what's insurance? The idea
We don't have
might
that in
be
France. What are you
at
talking? You just go in, you show your money, you show him right there. He's like, good to go, and then you go.
It's yours.
You know, this
It's
show's
your-
very big in France, and right now someone's going, I'm sorry.
I'm not apologizing. We're all
like-
thinking the same thing. We all thought of that.
We all,
Every one of us was like,
now they're going to get used to
Okay. So
Okay, leave the French alone.
So I think we should split up, and like the second we see something obviously matching the description, we could call each other up, and I take out my phone. Well, not me. I'm out of minutes. But they could call you or one of you guys if we stage at 3 different locations, but not engage. Whatever tore this place apart. Just a suggestion.
I guess. Let's do what he said. The cameraman. They look all pissed and just. And I eat the pool park he gave me.
Is it possible to take a picture of the skin and the hair that's left in the restaurant from where we are?
no,
No,
you guys are no longer
that
allowed,
was
like,
yeah,
behind
that
the
was
counter.
that was like on a hurried rush out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I give
Yeah.
you $100 worth of beignets.
Nice.
You mean $100 for the beignets?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Cool.
you
You start
$100
pulling
back.
beignets out of your pockets.
It's only like
All right.
20 beignets.
That's it.
What are you buying?
They're pretty expensive
How much are
beignets.
your beignets?
Well, I gotta survive somehow.
Alrighty, so you guys are splitting up into teams to watch over tonight. Carolina Cravens, Tucci Sartoria, and Very Good Beignets.
Wait, who's going to Tucci's?
I'm going with peaches.
With Tucci's?
Is that where you're going?
Okay, yeah, if that's where you want me to go.
Well, yeah, I paid him to go. Okay, I guess you
All right.
two are going. Wait, you going to Tucci's?
Yeah, wherever he's going.
Hey, get me that pasta with the 2 cheeses on there when you come back.
Us.
Here's some money.
I shall return with Mr. Dui Faux back to his fine, reputable establishment of very good beignets, and I shall direct Cheddar to your position presently.
And then, just to be, I'm going to call Officer, what's the gentleman's name again?
Which one?
There's Ronald's in the car, and then there's
Ronald's.
Detective Fagel.
Okay, I'm going to call Ronald's real quick. Hey, Ronald's. Hey, got a minute?
He rolls down the window.
Yeah? Well, I mean, no,
How
I'm
long are
kind
you
of.
going to be on shift for this location?
While it's a crime scene, I'm keeping watch for the next few hours.
You think you could send a patrol out to, what was the other restaurant?
Hmm?
The other, no, this is me talking to you guys.
Yeah.
What was that restaurant? The one, they're going to Tucci's. So what was the other one called?
There's Carolina Craven's Diner,
That's
there's
it, Carolina
Tucci's Trattoria, there's Very Good Beignets, and there's also the I'm just gonna say McDonald's. I said
Well,
McDonald's.
McDonald's hasn't
Yeah.
been
McDonald's has not been hit, but it is open 24 hours. So it's
Can we just beep out the Mick in McDonald's? I think that's hilarious.
Just call it
it's
Donald's.
just
Just Donald's.
It's just
Donald's.
Donald's from now on.
Donald's.
Retcon.
Can you send a patrol out
Always a
For Carolina
Don. That's so
Reapers.
true.
just to be safe? Just say it's your idea. It's a
Well,
hunch.
we're Detective Fagel is currently, on his case, and I'm looking over the crime scene, and Kenny is, currently on patrol. So, no,
What if I give you beignets?
still no, but it's been I'd appreciate more
So you're
beignets.
telling me our tax-paying money Can't even get one patrol car to ride around and protect the innocent people at Carolina Reapers.
Yeah.
It's not, but I'm going with it.
And I'm not being debated to correct him.
That is a crying shame. It's not like the town's that big.
You've let us down, and more importantly, you let democracy down. And I walk away.
Democracy.
I'm gonna put this on your record.
Can he manipulate someone?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Nice.
See, it all fits together.
Add your charm.
Well, I would
Well, I
use
mean, you
sharp.
don't have to always activate it.
Oh, really? No, I thought that's how you do that.
No, but for me, because I see it all fit together, I can use sharp instead of charm.
Oh,
Because my
okay.
charm is shit.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's for the
There we go.
best.
Look at him.
Shit, I
Six.
Oh my
Six,
gosh.
that's a no. It's an absolute no.
It's a no.
Yes.
He goes,
Listen, okay? It's a small town, so that means there's a small budget for a police force. There's not a whole lot going on, and we're stretched thin because there's a lot going on now, okay? Now, you're asking a lot of me, and you don't even have beignets on you. So I'm gonna need...
and he like kind of straightens up in his seat and goes,
Sir, I am requesting that you leave the scene immediately.
You're the reason this is all happening. And I walk away.
As I'm like following him, like, oh, what is this guy?
I was gonna take you to Two Cheese, and I walked away.
Wait, what?
Jesus,
heartbreak.
Heartbreak.
We had a beautiful bromance and a beautiful heartbreak.
Dang.
Continuing the genre tradition of these monster hunting shows of the police being absolutely useless. So we got Rit and Jorge over at Tushi's Trattoria.
With cheddar.
With cheddar.
With cheddar.
Carolina-
Cheddar's just like
what's the
spazzing out in the
actual one?
corner.
Not Carolina Reaper. What's it
There's
called?
Carolina Cravens.
Carolina
Yeah,
Cravens. I can.
I get mad at
wait. I want to be at the beignets because I like the beignets.
Okay.
I'll be with Dui Faux over at beignets, and we'll keep my associate.
Gab,
Yeah, Babby Bags.
Babby
Who
and
you saying?
the eye.
Of my crew. What the Glass Eye Gary will
There,
stay
thank
with us
you.
over at the beignets. I'll send Lugnut and our lovely associate Babby Bags over with whoever wants to go to Carolina Cravens.
Well, I guess that's you.
So then that leaves me with fucking Donald's.
What?
Who?
Donald isn't coming.
No,
No,
Donald's.
Donald's the
other
it's
restaurant.
Donald's,
No,
yeah.
McDonald?
Yeah, McDonald's.
I know we're not calling Mick.
Oh, sorry.
Donald.
We're making it canon. It's just Donald's.
Donald's.
Okay?
So no one's going to Donald's. I guess I'll go to Donald's.
You're going to
Babby Bags can
Donald's
go with you to Donald's.
and the big guy.
Lugnut.
Yeah.
Then who's going over to Carolina Cravens?
Should we write this down?
I'm
Yeah.
writing it down.
He's writing it down.
Okay, there's three.
I currently have Rit, Jorge, and Cheddar over at Tushi's Trattoria. I have Dew, Sticks, and Glass Eye Gary over at
that's
Very
right,
Good
yeah,
Beignets. I have
Yeah, and you got the last one.
Okay, so no,
Yeah.
no. So me and Dufaux. Well, Dufaux. I keep forgetting it.
Dufox.
Dufox.
I keep saying faux because you spelled it
It's,
F-A-U.
well, I
It's
think
okay, it's
French
okay.
and I go faux. Okay, so you and I will stay at your place. I will send Glass Eye Gary and Babby Bags over to Carolina Cravens,
Okay.
and then you can take Lugnut over to McDonald's.
All right, cool.
Donald.
It is Donald's.
Donald.
Don.
This might not be the best because I feel like that's the least likely to be hit.
Yeah, but we should send somebody just because we can't get nobody to
I
go.
kind of wanted to send like an NPC and a PC to every place.
Yeah.
Instead
Yeah.
of like 2 NPCs to a whole place. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we only have 3 spots.
Okay,
Yeah.
Glass Eye Gary shall accompany you at your own
4
establishment.
spots McDonald's.
No, Lugnut shall stay with you. Keep you safe.
Okay.
All right. Glass Eye Gary and myself shall head over to Carolina Cravens, and Babby Bags will join you over at McDonald's. All right.
Okay.
You got that? That
the
saves
wolf
extra.
woman.
That's the worst fucking restaurant. You guys got all the nice sit-down eatery spots.
Well, hey, now
We're
she's
not only
also,
going to be eating, though.
she's also an astrophysicist and the president of these United States, depending on the weather and her mood.
Can we just let the restaurants get hit so that way it's only like one establishment? I'm not against that.
Now we
Capitalism.
split it up,
Okay, so
just like Scooby Doo.
so final lineup. Carolina Craven's Diner. That's going to be Glass Eye Gary and Sticks. Two Cheese Trattoria. That's going to be Rit, Jorge, and Cheddar. Very Good Beignets. Just Do.
And
then, and Lugnut. And then Donald's is going to be Hubert and Babby Bags. Is that correct? Did I get it? Is that right?
I guess so, yeah.
Good enough.
Cool. You guys all put your hands in the center, go break and split up.
Oh.
Because my hands are full with the camera.
Oh, my Atlanta.
All right. So at Donald's, what's her name?
Babby Bags.
Babby.
Babby Bags.
Babby Bags is still in her
President.
personality as president of the United States.
Madam
And she
President.
has just been talking about policy initiatives that she's going to enact. First thing I'm going to do, instead of Air Force One, I'm going to buy another plane. I'm going to call it Air Force Better. We're going to buck tradition and make it better. It's going to be a bigger plane. It's going to have my face on it.
I like the way she thinks.
I swear it.
I swear.
My second policy initiative is we're going right back to coal.
Vote for me.
We're taking away gasoline. It's going to be coal trains for as far as the eye can see.
The Coal
not nice.
Train Act.
Coal train
By
act.
the way,
Don't train out.
my mom is driving this to
Yeah.
Donald's.
Oh my god.
I was
Good.
like, hey, so question, when you do get into office, what are you gonna do about Area 51? Area 51.
Well, I'm going to look into it. I'm going to see what's inside of there, and I'm going to let everyone know about them there aliens.
That's what I want to hear.
And she looks at you and goes, I like you.
Yeah, I
and then
like
she
you.
sneezes, and you see her like shift. And then she just licks your face.
I don't like you.
Down,
You see your
up.
mom like looking in the rear view, go,
No, mom.
It's about time you got a girlfriend.
So that's us driving over there.
yeah, you head over to Donald's, you go through the drive-thru to pick up a coffee, some food, and you do your stakeout.
With mom and Babby Bags.
I told my mom to drop me off.
Oh, well, where's the stakeout then? How is it a stakeout? Are you?
I'm
Wait.
just inside drinking a coffee and waiting.
You're just going to
You're gonna
Donald's.
stake out in McDonald's and Donald's.
Steakhouse. See, I wanted to do it at his because I had someone to talk to. I got the dog woman.
She got the dog in
I'm
her.
just a
We all
customer.
thank splitting up.
I was like, what do you want? All right.
Get her a pop cup.
That's not the same person.
Give me the half pounder.
She sneezes again and then goes, I can't eat a half pounder. I have an opera tomorrow. I need to keep my voice perfect.
Oh my
All
god.
right. Let me get a quarter pounder with no meat and cheese.
The bored teenager
just get
behind
a
the
piece
counter
of
looks and
bread.
just like, so bread?
The whole point.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be $4.50.
So you do
$4.50.
you do your stakeout in the Donald's, eating your burger, Babby Bags with their bread. Your mom just drinking coffee, happy to be out, seeing her son hanging out with another woman.
Being outside of the house, yeah.
Incredible.
Mystery solved.
Mystery solved. Good night, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Tucci's Trattoria. Rit and Jorge. What's your guys' stakeout here? How are you doing this?
And cheddar.
And cheddar.
Raisins. And I mean, like cheddar. They don't have raisins here. They have cheeses, but we can't really go inside.
Yeah. No, while you guys are staking out, Cheddar goes, oh, I know this place. I know this place really well. See, what I do, can I tell you all a trade secret?
Sure.
I-
Rich just gonna start making sure her guns are loaded.
What I do is I take the cheeses from other places, and then I sell it over here at Trattoria's, and they sell it as other cheeses. So it's like I get like a moldy cheese, and they sell it as a blue cheese over here.
And then the camera slowly like.
Oh shit, is that on?
Oh, shit. Is that on?
So and I put it back up. So what you're telling me is there is a possibility for 3 cheeses.
They have multiple cheeses.
Yeah, there's a possibility for 3 cheeses.
This sounds
Jeez.
This sounds terrible.
And then you see the beautiful mind equation going through his head.
You mean to tell me
now?
Oh,
Your
actually, we're gonna need some cheese for the stakeout. I'll be back. And then Cheddar just disappears in the bushes.
Oh, God.
Does he skitter on all fours? What the fuck?
Wait, instead of going towards the restaurant, he went in the bush.
He went in the bushes. He's doing a perimeter. He's
okay.
He's taking a long way around.
The fucking spider.
Tucci's Trattoria, by the way,
Yeah.
is this like really nice like 2-story like restaurant that's
Oh,
situated
fuck.
alongside this like creek running through the mountains. That way, like while you're eating there, you have this like rushing water next to you while you're like drinking wine and
Oh,
eating
okay.
cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's
like,
the date spot.
It's like the date spot here. People propose here, people break up here.
you know, this kind of feels a little nostalgic for me.
The spot to pose or break.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and in the silence, Rit and Jorge, you guys are alone.
Yes. So after Cheeseman has left, Rit has successfully she's loaded her rifle, she's put it back. Well, I think this is kind of nice, don't you think, Peaches?
You see just utter silence as like he doesn't want to have this conversation. Like you're looking at the camera,
Just shaking.
ever slightly. I guess this is just a job, so let's just try to keep this professional.
Oh, of course. I am curious though. You do look a little worse for wear. Are you doing okay?
I'm currently in between jobs, if that's what you're asking, and no, I haven't eaten vegetables in. It looks down to his like, and it's a watch that like, it's not really a smartwatch, but I don't know if you guys ever remember having those watches that have calculators.
Yeah.
In them.
Oh my gosh, what a nerd.
He opens it up and he's like, I haven't had vegetables in 3 months.
Jesus Christ. G
The white rice? How is sticks healthier than you?
And rice water.
Oh my gosh. Well, that is
You should
a
have moved to this town.
that is a downright shame to hear. Are you seeing anyone?
He slowly puts the camera down. Am I seeing anyone? Look at me.
I don't really see any problem. I mean, everybody goes through phases, stages of life.
Poor.
I personally
That voice in my head, poor. Look, Rit. I know you were always very upfront about your intentions and how you feel and all that, but no, I haven't seen anyone, and I'm not really looking for anyone given my. And he looks around and he like looks at his like falling apart. Doesn't even fit him properly, blazer. Like my current situation. You seem to be doing pretty well for yourself. How goes the search for your sister?
Well, you know, it's one of those things where I keep thinking that she's close, and I'm hoping that whatever this is something, because it's been a few years, and I want to stay hopeful, but it is a bit rough sometimes.
And like you see him like just slowly like close the camera. Rit. Now that's one thing I have to say that I've always did admire about you is being hopeful about how shitty life can get. But I don't want to be that guy. What are the chances that she is still alive?
I know it seems slim. Ever since the incident with our family, our parents, I felt it, even though I wasn't there when my parents died. And I think with whatever my, if you want to call them abilities or whatever, I think I would know. I would know if something permanent had happened to her.
Well, you know what? That's why you're always the strong one in the relationship. I mean, I hate it being called a bottom. I have to say I'm not a bottom.
I mean, there's no shame.
You guys hear in the distance a pain chase, and you look over.
A pained cheese.
A pained cheese.
Yeah.
As you look over and you see over at Tucci's Trattoria, you see Cheddar being carried out, and specifically being carried out by two figures in pinstripe suits. carrying Cheddar by like the shoulders and the sides, and
Like a sack of potatoes.
yeah, like a sack of potatoes, and you see Cheddar just like kind of like freaking out, like during all this as they're like carrying him outside of the premises. Do you guys stay at your watch?
Cheddar! He's like, quick guys, cheese it!
He's,
then, like,
right there.
yeah, he says exactly that and tries to like run, and his legs are just like in midair.
Okay, so as I've seen that happen, like I obviously open up the camera again and zoom in to like really get a good look at that, and I'm like, "Here, take a look at this," and I put it to her eyes. I'm like, "Those were the same guys that were at the restaurant that sped out that." Pathetically trying to chase.
Well, should I shoot them or like?
That's your answer.
As you guys are watching through the camera, you see them carry him outside of like the eyesight of like Tucci Sartoria, like outside the eyesight of like anyone actively eating at the restaurant. And as they bring him to like this hill next to the creek, you see like the two goons, for lack of a better term, like drop him on the ground, and you see a third figure come in, also smartly dressed, cigar in his mouth, looking down, and it like they're at a distance that it's hard for you to like hear what they're saying, staying by your perch as you're observing. Do you guys want to get closer, or are you staying just like you're watching without needing to hear?
Bring out the rifle, but just gotta stay steady.
I mean, I'm so recalling the camera. I'm like, oh, god damn it, and I go to like confront them.
Oh, you're rushing, like you're not
Yes.
trying to be stealthy. You're like,
No.
okay.
Now, mind you, you're saying that they took him away from the eyesight. Like, is it by the river from where the Toria is? Cheese.
Yeah,
Cheeses?
yeah. Basically, this is like hilly terrain. So it's like the restaurant is resting like next to the creek, and then they brought him basically like following the creek, but like down a dip, so that way they're out of eyesight of anyone actively eating at the restaurant.
blocking the side of them.
Exactly. They're still by the creek, but they're out of eyesight
So
of
they're
like
now
the
on a
restaurants.
bank.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Got it. So technically, you wouldn't have a clear shot if
Mhm.
you were over there. Okay. Part of me says, "God damn it! I just can't leave Jesus to do that." And so again, I rush.
Okay.
Yeah.
You rush over, and as you do,
And I turn off the camera just as I get,
Okay.
get into the bank. Or
Okay.
something.
cool. You turn off the camera. You rush forward. Are you staying behind? Or are you
I'm gonna
following?
follow. I'm gonna
Okay.
follow.
The two of you rush forward, and you hear Cheddar like talking to these three people, like, "Hey, listen, you don't need to make Swiss cheese out of me, okay? All right, I'm good. I'll never come back here. I'll never come back." You guys,
It's the world. It's their cheese.
He's like, "You found your last cheese there, boy."
He's like, this doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Okay, you can use it later. Okay.
I'm glad you're enjoying this.
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
glad you're enjoying
Yeah.
This guy's
So-
so
You guys rush forward, like trampling sticks along the way. Not the character, the
Yeah.
thing in nature. And as you rush up, you see this figure smoking a cigar turn around. You see like this guy in like a well-dressed suit, like a bit portly around the cheeks with this like thin mustache and like goatee. And as he turns, he goes, "If you're here to frequent my establishment, it's right up the hill over there, Tucci's Trattoria. We have a new special on cheese going." And you hear Cheddar go, "Cheese!" And he goes, "Enough out of you." Now, apologies. We're just dealing with a miscreant that was going through our trash. We'll be dealing with this. You all go on ahead and have a good night. You two look adorable. Are you on a date tonight?
no.
Yes.
And I look at her and I'm like, it's complicated. Yeah.
Complicated. I do love it when it's complicated.
Yes.
You see this? Does he see this? She got a gun out right now.
Oh, you got a gun out?
I mean, I wasn't sure how far we were going.
Okay, so-
One thing I was going to
This
say
is
before we
both of you.
started
Yeah.
the conversation is, over the bank, I was gonna say stay right here, but keep it like.
She didn't do that.
Yeah,
She didn't do that.
So you guys rush forward. You have a gun in your hand. Immediately, the two goons pull out like huge like revolvers.
Right.
And as they're like pointing them at you, the main figure like looks toward his goons, looks towards you, and goes, "Well, I would appreciate not having gunfire so close to the grounds of my trattoria. I mean, this is Cardinal, North Carolina. Shots ring out in these woods all the time."
And I wouldn't doubt your knowledge of the environment, sir. I have an issue with you mistreating our little compatriot.
Oh, this is your rat.
and I look at him.
Yes.
Ours?
Cheddar goes, I'm with them.
He is.
If I could go, I'm with them.
Shut the fuck up. Because now you see, like, I'm kind of starting to sweat bullets. Now, let me ask you, what time of day is it right now? Is it like
It's night.
sunset? Oh, it's night.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
night.
cool.
Probably like 8 o'clock. Right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay. He's like, shut the fuck up. He's like, okay, you know what? Yes. Looking at this unsavory individual rummaging through your trash, which I'm guessing it's a very fine type of trash given this establishment. He was doing, and I look at Red. I'm like, investigative work for us. He wasn't really trying to violate your OSHA violations of anything.
He was investigating my establishment.
Not your
Are
establishment.
you with the feds?
And I
No.
look at my clothing. I'm like, well, that's very nice of you to think that. No, I'm not with the feds. I'm a private contractor. I'm a cameraman for a very lucrative investigation unit for things not connected to your establishment or you. We just kind of needed him to keep an eye out on things in case something happened to your establishment.
We're here as a preventative measure.
And then I'm like, yeah.
Well, it looks like there's been a misunderstanding.
I mean, yes, he did in fact go through your garbage, but for good reasons.
He looks at you guys and goes, and what exactly are you trying to prevent by having this rat go through my garbage?
Well, as you could see, he's very malnourished, so he was feeling a little peckish. While we were staking out to prevent any sort of, and like Jorge's having a hard time. Like, should I tell him about the monster? He's like, there's been a bit of a bad individual going around wrecking restaurants, and we have, and I look over to Red, reason to believe that yours may be targeted next. And given you have a lot of people here, that's a lot of blood, possibly on your hands if you don't trust the right people.
I am not a trusted man. That's correct. You don't get.
I look at the guys with 2 magnums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this. You won't have to worry about the security of my establishment. For you see, my boys here are well armed. And in fact, I see that your girl here is well armed as well.
Oh, thank
but I'm
you.
looking at about 1, 2, and he pulls out his own gun, 3 against 1 here, unless you've got a piece hidden away in your little dirty suit there. Where you from? Nashville? Long way from the city there, boy.
Please don't call me boy. Only my father calls me boy. And like you saw just a little like flare of like confidence, but also like sternness. And he's like, I am from New York, and we are built very different over there. I don't have a gun, and I just very nonchalantly pull out this like nicely wrapped pair of nunchucks.
Not the nunchucks.
What?
But mind you, the distance I have between him and me is not that far because I had to get very close to like stop him. I'm like, now, sir, you may have a gun, but a very hard piece of reinforced wood to the balls of your face is still a smack to the balls of your face, sir. I wouldn't want to have any altercation, given it's a beautiful night and you are well dressed. Your men are here. My friend is also armed. We don't want any trouble, but the trouble is coming to you, and it's not from us. So could you just listen to me for a second, release our compatriot, and we will be within the outside perimeter of your establishment until the night is over.
Give me a manipulate someone.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, man.
Do
I
it.
got a +2. That is 7.
Ooh.
Oh fuck. We are shitting down on the roll. my
Okay,
guys.
okay.
Yeah.
7, mixed success.
This is these dice. Dude, these dice fucking sucked.
Do you know who I am?
No.
No.
You're investigating my establishment. You don't know who I am.
We're not investigating your establishment. We're keeping an eye on it so it doesn't get trashed.
Okay. Well, let me make this clear to both of you. My name is Artemis Van Tucci. I own Tucci's Trattoria. I pride myself on providing quality service to the people who come to my restaurant, as well as a variety of cheeses. Now, as you can see,
I give him a smack on the head. Shut up.
He sees you smack him and goes,
so I'm going to tell you this right now. The only reason you're even alive here right now is because you amuse me. But I'm going to give you a warning. Don't ever come back to my restaurant. Don't ever poke around my trash. Oh,
one more thing. You see, he puts his gun away,
Mhm.
and he takes out a knife, and he comes up to Cheddar, and he cuts his cheek deep,
Ooh.
takes the knife, looks at it, sees that there's like blood on it, takes out
Ooh.
a like kerchief from his like suit pocket, and like rubs off the blood,
Oh my gosh.
puts the knife back.
aye. Now you can leave. If I ever see you again around here, you're dead. Understood?
And like I look over to Ray, and I just kind of put my hand down. Like, okay.
Put the camera back on.
Yeah, understood.
Nobody wants to do that.
Understood.
Any hand toward the camera gets you shot.
No,
This,
yeah,
point.
no,
this
yeah,
is a
yeah.
bad
Yeah.
situation.
They're like, oh.
Okay, so when you give me the signal, I just
Yeah, I'm
put the
like,
gun
okay.
back.
And it's like,
Okay.
you know what? That's thank you for your
Oh, yeah.
kindness, sir. And I like grab Cheese and just fucking like put him up on his feet. I'm like, we are not going to your establishment. I just wanted to let you know if it goes very bad here, not from us, but from what we're trying to stop. And again, as I'm saying this, we're backing up.
Mhm.
That blood is on your hands.
Is there a way that I can do read a bad situation as we're backing out?
Sure.
Just to anything that I can notify about these people.
Yeah. Roll plus sharp.
Okay, plus charm. And I thought my hat did something about this, but maybe it doesn't. Let me just check really
son of a
quick.
bitch, I forgot I had this ability.
Let me
What's
just
that?
check really quick.
Trust me.
Oh. Oh yeah.
God damn it.
Okay, so with
You don't do the reading? Shut the
with my cowboy hat, I have the third eye ability. When you read a bad situation, you can open up your third eye for a moment to take in extra information. Take +1 hold
Oh, that gives you so
on any result of 7 or more.
yeah. So basically, it gives you like another point toward asking a question.
Okay.
Third eye activates.
I forgot you had the third eye. Okay, so what does the third eye activation look like for Rit?
For it, because it's connected to.
It's like just third eye. Oh!
Because it's connected to your hat.
It's
right?
connected to the hat.
Does it look better than in the second Doctor Strange movie?
Yes.
Anything looks better than
Yes.
that strange movie. Let's be real here.
It's like that tongue from Kung Fu Fury.
Yeah. I say if anything, like just the shadow cast from the hat is like more intense, kind of like almost like a veil, like you know.
Cool. Yeah, give me a roll.
Okay.
Plus sharp.
It's like an extra feather just pops out.
Okay. 6 + 3, that's 9 + 1. That's 10.
Ooh.
Finally, a good ass
Wow,
one.
yeah.
Okay.
Her third eye opens. It's dead eye. She kills everyone on the spot.
Oh
with
my gosh.
precision. Oh my god.
So I get a question.
You hold 3, but does that mean you hold 4?
Hold 4, yeah.
Hold
oh,
4.
shit.
So,
Nice.
oh wait, so wait, what am I holding?
That means you can
So-
ask 4 questions.
Yeah.
You got 4 and you can use them anytime.
anytime,
Well, not
like.
anytime during this.
No, no,
situation
Oh, just
right
during
now.
this. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I can do it first.
yeah, that's
Most of
Who,
them
what,
it is.
when, where?
Why?
Why?
Let's see.
Oh, shit.
Well, I think probably 2 of the questions would be what's most vulnerable to me and what's the best way to protect the victims. No, because we're already on our way out.
Oh, look at the third bullet.
The third one. Oh, are there any dangers we haven't noticed? Yes, that is definitely one I want to ask.
Okay.
The hairy man in the
I
restaurant.
was like, what if they're like werewolves or were-sasquatches?
We're outside.
Check the skin.
I said
Check
we're
the
outside.
dermis.
Oh, they're outside. I'm
Oh,
not.
I couldn't understand your accent. I'm like,
We're I'm just mumbling.
You open up your third eye
Mm-hmm.
and you look at these people, and opening like ever since you gained this hat, taking on the tradition of this like traveling spell slinging gunslinger,
Mm-hmm.
wrangler of the undead, you've had this ability to open yourself up to the supernatural and see more than what is directly in front of you. And what you see around this figure, the one smoking the cigar, Vantucci, you see a magical aura around him.
Mm-hmm.
This man has touched the necromantic arts.
Mm. Okay. Ooh. All right. And then, okay. And I have 3 more questions.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can ask that question again, by the way, if you want.
Okay. So they've touched the necromantic arts.
Do they have they know the magic of cheese?
Oh my gosh.
shut your goddamn mouth.
I guess in I mean, obviously besides the gun, if they have the necromantic arts, in relation to that, am I able to tie that into what's most vulnerable to me? Like try to get a sense for what exactly those necromantic arts are?
Well, so here's the thing. In the past,
Mm-hmm.
what was most vulnerable to you was your sister
Mm-hmm.
because she was taken away.
Mm-hmm.
In the present, what's most vulnerable to you are
Peaches.
the same people, well, different people around you, but someone else being taken away.
Mm-hmm.
Someone that you can't protect because you're not there with them.
Ooh.
Hold on to that too.
Okay.
As we cut to another side of Cardinal, to very good beignets. I'm assuming you've just been making $100 worth of beignets. You can just like this. That was the last thing told to you. That was your plan.
Is that the Frog Princess playing in the background?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
cool. Fucking-
What did you do with Lugnut? Because he's just kind of this big overall wearing, also goon, bruiser.
Yeah, he's a bruiser with
Yeah, pretty quiet, pretty nice. But you know, he's just like at some point he just comes up to you and goes like,
Styx told me to stay by you. What do you want me to do?
I have him.
Do you want me to eat the leftover bread? Because I can do that.
I can
I can do that real well.
I'll have you make dough.
Huh?
I'll have you work on the dough, and I'm
Oh,
gonna.
I've never made dough before. How do I do that?
Super easy. Just keep punching it.
I can do that.
and you see he just starts punching it like real hard, like he's hitting
Punching
a
the
punching
dough.
bag. This dough has never been more
He
tenderized.
just does throwing
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
he just throws the dough against the wall and just starts boom, boom, punching you.
That's what I like to see.
That is a health code violation,
It's a
sir.
poignant moment. He's just given Lugnut his first job.
Yeah.
Oh my
Lugnut is
gosh.
like. Listen, Lugnut can do what is told to him. What he's doing is punching dough incredibly hard in the background. So you spend the day like, you know, there's still like a few customers who like come in, you just sell them beignets, but you are like working on this like huge order that Herbert gave to you. And you're also technically keeping watch of your own store. Are there any other like preparations that you're doing? Or are you just kind of like, are you like trying to keep focused on the task? What's going through your mind?
Well, thinking, well, Lugnut, can I have you take some of the tables? After we're gonna put the tables right in the front door. We're gonna secure the whole place because I'm not gonna lose my place. I have no insurance.
I just heard
learned
that.
what it
I just
is.
learned
What's
what it is
insurance?
today.
I have no idea. It's an American thing. We're not gonna do that.
Well, if I find it, I'll tell you.
After you close, he starts picking up the tables and putting them against the door, and you're watching this all go on, and you can't help but flashback to that hiking trail in beautiful France. Your father next to you, walking beside you.
Come, son, I'll teach you the secrets of beignets.
Well, truth be told, as he's walking, he's like,
Son, it is time that you learn how to make beignets. But also, it is time that you learn your greater destiny. You have great talent in you, son. Not only for making beignets, but for something else. Something that's been carried through our family. Son, I want you to have this.
and he gives you a rolling pin that has been carved into a wooden sword.
It's very important, son, that you keep this on you. And when we're done with this walk, I'll explain its importance completely. Tell you every secret of our family.
Can I just be a YouTuber?
No,
Everyone's doing it.
no, you need to make beignets and you need to hunt.
What was that? Son, hang on. I think there might be a wild animal on this hiking trail.
I hope I don't die before telling you the secret.
Well, as soon as I come back from checking the shadows, I'll tell you all our family secrets.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, I'm sure this won't be a core memory of any kind.
He steps forward, and as he comes up to the lip of this up the hill of the hiking trail, he looks into the trees and goes,
No, it's you.
and he reaches instinctively for his side, where he had carried the wooden sword, and then looks back and sees that he just gave it to you in a poignant passing the torch, and he goes, "Run!" And you see hairy hands emerge from the woods and grab your father. We flash forward. You're in the beignet shop in France. Your father disappeared. The police had said that he was taken by perhaps a wild animal, but to your recollection, it couldn't have been an animal. It was on 2 feet. It was hairy, but like had thumbs. You still don't know what it was that took your father. And the door opens, a bell chimes, and an old man walks in. Hello. Don't you laughing at your eldest boy?
Oh, sir, how you doing?
Well, I'm glad I could put a smile on your face, because you looked more down than the pits of hell when I walked in.
You open your mouth.
Hurry up and buy.
Would you like to get some beignets?
I'd like some beignets, but I'd also like something else. I'm looking for someone. A Mr. Fox. Is that you?
Could be.
Oh, you look younger than the man I'm looking for. Are you... What's your full name?
Dui Faux?
Ah, where's your father?
He got killed.
Oh my. Okay.
He got killed.
You laughing at that?
I know,
It's
I
terrifying.
Hey, grief affects us all in different ways.
Sorry.
This
Sorry,
old
he passed away.
this old man looks at you, looks down at the wooden sword that you've placed on the counter, and goes,
Ah, I see that the torch has been passed. Well, I need to tell you something. You have a great destiny within you.
Wait, this wooden sword?
Yes.
I've been cutting stuff for beignets with this stuff.
Good, you're getting some use out of it. You'll need that wooden sword is for 2 things: creating the best beignets in the world, and hunting Sasquatches. You have 2
Nothing in
destinies,
between.
boy.
Wait,
Listen to me, boy.
which one first? Killing the Sasquatch, or should I be making?
Oh, of course, the beignets first. That's what comes first.
Well, you're not listening to the list.
But you need it's making the beignets and then killing Sasquatches.
That's how we get the juices into the sword.
Sounds like a health code violation.
Everyone knows that the best people
Not if you do it.
to kill Sasquatches are those who also make the best beignets. It's in your blood, boy. It's in your lineage.
You want to ask him?
You Vietnamese, aren't you?
Are you hearing what I'm saying, boy?
Taking this all in. I like what I'm hearing.
Good. Now listen,
You must travel to the...
it got your father's scent, boy. And it'll get your scent too. It'll come after you. But with my help, we'll be able to hunt it down.
This is a
And then-
Frenchman.
I know.
Yeah.
Wait. Go ahead.
No, Dad was a Frenchman. This is
Yeah.
just some guy.
I know what's about to happen. Go.
And then, after the hunt, I'll explain every secret. We flash forward to this old man just getting torn apart by the Sasquatch as you're holding the sword in front of you.
Wait, we cut ahead? Where is this happening?
We flash forward to the flashback. We're in the flashback, but we're forward than the previous flashback that we're in.
Oh.
I totally follow that.
It's a flashback within a.
Oh, it's very
Oh.
memento. Okay, got it.
You're in the middle of the hunt. This old man has been training you, and now you're hunting the Sasquatch, and now the Sasquatch is tearing this old man apart. You have the wooden sword in your hand. What do you do?
He opens very good beignets.
I do the kazoo.
What do you do?
Okay.
Do it.
Go on.
So I
do it.
take out.
You take the second. No, actually, no. This is an artifact. This is just your kazoo. You feel something in your. You feel something in you pulse to take out this kazoo.
Just
Go for it.
I'm just gonna.
What is it doing?
It basically okay. So
Isn't it backwards?
no, it's like that.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
So I take out the kazoo, and it floats in the air.
The sword.
And the circles in the air. And then hits him straight in the head.
You blow on the kazoo. The sword glows, floats in the air. You've never seen it do this before, but you feel that this is right, and it shoots forward toward the Sasquatch. And we cut back to the present. You've killed a Sasquatch before, and after killing the one in France, you've come to expand your business in North Carolina. Completely unrelated reason. But you just need to split your enterprise. Beignets come first. This is the story that you gave me before we started this mission.
It's giving like ADHD. I love that.
I just love how we went from this very serious, tender moment to
Yeah.
this guy just wanted to open a vignette.
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
so
oh, fun.
good.
It followed me here.
That's so good. Oh, I love it.
And as we're in the present, you're standing there. Just those memories come back to your mind as you think of just the situation you've gotten yourself in. And it's like that puts a table next to the door. He hears. And Lugnut looks up and goes, "Oh, hey, I think we have another customer."
Insurance company.
Oh, wait, maybe it's the insurance. Maybe you came back.
Oh no!
A hand breaks through the door and grabs Lugnut's throat. Oh, is this the insurance? And he gets dragged through the door. And that's where we're going to end the session. Next session, will Dew survive? Will Lugnut survive? Will our heroes figure out what is the cause behind all of these restaurant break-ins / weird stuff going on all through town?
And what of Glass Igarian stinks?
What will do?
Jeez!
Where are you guys?
Just playing cards.
Where'd you guys go?
I'm so sorry. I literally think like glass Igarian sticks are just hanging out.
No, that's the joke. Is one of them, and they're just.
You're actually having
aces.
a nice night.
They're at Carolina's, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're the other diner. Nothing's happening where they are.
please don't kill
apparently.
Lug. I wanna hire that
Ravens, you're
guy
like,
now.
get some more black coffee. It's great. Thank you all for joining us for this episode. Tune in next time for more adventures of the Cryptic Containment Crew. God, I love this game. See y'all next time.
Bye.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe to the
Oh,
channel.
yeah.
Go to the description and check out the link to our Patreon if you want to support our endeavors. Thank you so much. Bravo. Anyway, see you next time.
Please.